Ah, finally. I found that noob guy's house. Let me see. What can I use to destroy it? I have flint. Nah. TNT? Nah. Creepers? No, all this stuff is too boring. I'm just gonna nuke it. Run! Hey guys, welcome back to Time Travel Studios, where today we will be making a nuclear bomb, as you saw earlier. And yes, I kind of lost my mind for a couple of seconds, but don't worry, I'm back. Crazy as ever. Yeah, that didn't help my case. Anyways, I'm going to be making a whole series of nuclear devices, but they aren't all nuclear. They're just insanely powerful and destructive. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. Well, anyways, I'm going to teach you how to make a nuclear bomb and a nuclear missile today. To make a nuclear bomb is incredibly simple, but you have to be in 1.12 to do it. So if you wanted to do it on a earlier world, sorry, it's not going to work. Anyways, to start, you're going to need to place down a rail, and then place a piece of TNT right next to it. Yes, TNT. Nuclear device. TNT. And no, we're not going to be placing TNT randomly all over the place. Then you need to place a bunch of minecarts on this track that are TNT minecarts. And if you can see up here, right here is the number of minecarts, TNT minecarts, in that little area right there. And I'm going to try to go to 100. When it gets to 50 is when it gets really destructive. If you want to, you can go all the way to like 1,000, and it's incredibly powerful. And then you just need to light off the TNT and destroy everything in a 100-block radius. I know it's not the biggest explosion compared to other modded things, but this thing is incredibly powerful to not have any commands or any mods installed. This thing is like maybe, I don't know, 60, 50 blocks or meters wide at the biggest place. But I just want to show you how powerful it actually is, and I'm going to go underground to show you its spread effect. And by spread effect, I mean how high it actually goes, because most of the TNT, like 75%, actually goes upwards and doesn't stay on ground level. So this is a similar one with 100 pieces of TNT and minecarts. So just ignite it and watch how big this explosion actually is. Ouch. As you can see, it's really, really tall. Maybe like 70 or 80 blocks even tall. Maybe even 100. I don't know. But anyways, this thing is really explosive. And if you have a realm or something set up with a friend, this would be the perfect thing to troll them with and destroy their house. It would be absolutely hilarious for you, but they would probably ban you for the next 50 years. Anyways, let's get into the missile. Okay, for the missile, you will need quite a bit of stuff. You'll need a block of your choice, a redstone block, actually quite a few, slime blocks, pistons, sticky pistons, minecart with TNT. Who came up with that name? Shouldn't it be TNT minecart? One rail, and TNT. To build it, I'm going to use a similar design to my last missile. If you want to check out that video, honestly, why would you check it out if I'm going to show you how to make a nuclear missile? What would be the point in that? Anyways, you'll need... Wait, no. You need that. Piston facing like that way. Or whatever way you want to shoot your missile in. Then you need to make a little slime block tower, 2 blocks tall, and then make that shape with it. I have no clue how to describe half these things. Just that. And then you need to place a piston like that, facing the exact same way this piston was. Then a piston facing upwards on top of that. Feel free to pause the video at any time if I may be going too fast for you. And now, you need to place one slime block, one block in front of that, and a redstone block. Now, drag that over 2 blocks, and place a sticky piston right here, and a normal piston right there. Now put a slime block, 1 block in front of this piston, and bring it up to 3 blocks high. Now put a redstone block right there. Now place a normal piston on the very bottom of that, facing in the same direction every single other piston was. Now place 1 slime block, 1 block in front of that, and then put another slime block right there. And then put a redstone block right there. And then you just need to put a normal block of your choice right there, as long as it's movable. If it's not movable, this thing will not work, and it will blow up in your face. And then you need to place a slime block right in front of that one. Then place a block of your choice right there. Then you'll also need to place 2 blocks of your choice right here. Wait a minute. Scratch that. The redstone block goes right here. Now you need to place a block of your choice right there. And then place a rail there. We'll get right back to that. Now we need to place four blocks of your choice, like this, and then 1 piece of TNT right there. And that's the only piece of TNT you need, surprisingly, for a missile. And just make sure your missile looks like mine. And if you want to, you can go and decorate it like I am going to do real quick, because I like mine a bit decorated, just as long as each piston is not pushing more than 12 blocks. Okay, I did a little bit to my missile, not much. It isn't going to slow down the missile or anything. And now you just need to place tons of TNT minecarts. I'm just gonna leave my mouse spamming this, and I'm gonna go get a drink of water. Okay, I'm back, and my missile has like 300 TNT minecarts in it right now, so it's quite a bit more powerful than anything we've seen in this video so far. So what I would call it is a 130X nuclear warhead. And I'm going to explain what that means real quick, so it can sound so scientific-y, if that's a word. I just made it up. Add it to the dictionary, folks. The 1 refers to the 1 nuclear warhead on 1 rail. The 30X, well, the X is times 10, the number in front of it, so it'd be 300, because 10 times 30 equals 300. Basic math, easy. And it's a pretty powerful thing. It's just an easier and cooler way of saying it. Then you can act all smart in front of your friends. Well, I'm just going to launch it, because we're ready to go, I think. Ah, darn it. Well, this can sometimes happen. By that, I mean, I think I did the missile a bit wrong. There's a way to prevent this, and I'm gonna have to show you real quick. Because what happened is the tree kind of broke apart and stopped this from moving any further. So to prevent that, you actually need to place it like that. And probably get rid of that, so it doesn't destroy the missile, because it would be too heavy. Wait a minute, no it wouldn't. Anyways, that won't happen again. So let's restart the missile. How do I restart this thing? Where do I place it? There we go. And you're going to see it crash into a tree sometime or another. I got bored with it, so I decided to make my own wall for it to crash into, since it just crashed into a tree and kept going. Now we can see how it works after, 5 minutes of anticipation? Yeah, that's a bit more powerful than anything I've seen on this video so far. So, it made about the same radius as the last one, but it is a bit more round, and this also goes a whole lot deeper. So that thing is pretty powerful. And I'm guessing that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I don't really know what to show you, because that was pretty much the extent of my video. I was going to blow up some TNT minecarts, and make a missile, blow stuff up, make some huge craters. I know. I'm going to make a really massive bomb, and then ignite it for your viewing pleasure. Be right back. Okay, that took forever to place all of them, but what I have in store for you is really massive. This thing is a quad 25x hydrogen bomb, and if none of you understood what I just said, go back to the beginning of the video. Quad means 4, 25 times 10 equals 250, 4 times 250 equals 1,000, and in my book, anything more than 1,000 is a hydrogen bomb instead of a nuclear bomb. I can't even look at this thing right now, so if I do, my entire game just lags and I only get like 6 FPS. So I'm kind of nervous about setting this thing off. This is pretty much the biggest thing I've ever dared to set off. Well, can't hold this off any longer. Let's get into it. I don't want to go near it. Run. I'm pretty close to the surface, so I'm guessing it may get to the surface. 'Cause it goes upwards. I don't know, it's just lagging, my game. So I know something big just happened. Oh. Yeah, this is... Ugh. I'm gonna wait till this is over. Okay, well that took forever to explode, but as you can see, this thing was incredibly massive for a non-modded and non-command using device. This thing just created a gaping hole in the earth. It didn't quite make it to the surface. It got pretty close compared to anything else I've ever launched. Let me see. Yeah, I was only like 20 blocks away from hitting the surface. But if you use this in your friend's mansion, their mansion would not be alive. Ugh, this thing is terrifying. Well, anyways, here's what I want you to do. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you enjoy my channel, subscribe. And if you decide to go test this out for yourself and make a super huge bomb, I want you to put in the comment section down below how big your nuclear or hydrogen bomb was and how big the explosion was. And I want to see if any of you can beat what I have just done, probably. But anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you have a great day, and goodbye.